Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Today we're bringing you another LOL compilation. What we have here are two AMX 1375s in a platoon, driven by Bay and Ishidon, and it's a very, very, very tier 10 game on Mountain Pass. And this particular clip basically revolves around well, I'm not going to call it a glitch spot, but there's a spot in the terrain where three different tanks all end up getting stuck and coming to a sticky fate. And of course the first guy that gets stuck there is Bay himself. And here it is. Any second now. He's having to think about it. Come on, don't be shy. Bang. There you go. He is now wedged in place. He cannot get out. Nothing he does is getting him free from that spot. So his platoon mate, Ishidon, comes along and tries to help him out. And now, Ishidon is also stuck. Ishidon can't move either. He can rotate on the spot, but he's pretty much jammed into the into space there as well. So, epic fail. So, they've been stuck here a while now, and they basically just start trolling each other because, you know, they're bored. The battle's been raging on around them, and Ishidon manages to turn the tank around. And they start trolling each other a little. Now, because they're in a platoon, they're never going to turn blue for doing this. You can actually shoot your platoon mates as much as you like without any penalty. Ishidon manages to get free. As soon as he repairs his tracks, he's going to head back up, come down again, and try again to push Bay free. So, in the meantime, Ishidon's gone around and he's come back again for another try. And Bay's been begging this Type 62 driver, you can see driving back up there, to come and help. And Ishidon manages to get his ass stuck. Again, but in a different spot this time. And the Type 62 driver comes up, and he comes and he has a look, and you can see him, he stops up here, and you can see him thinking, nah, sorry, you two are on your own. I'm not getting stuck down there with you. Oh, is Bay getting free? Can he do it? Can he do it? Come on, back up. Yep, he's gone. He's managed to get out of there, or has he? Yep, he has. So he's trying to give Ishidon a push, trying to get his back end around so he can actually disengage himself. The Type 62's having none of this. Nope. Ishidon is wedged in there tight. He's not getting him out of there. Meanwhile, you know, the battle is raging on without them. 15 tanks dead at this point. And Bay just can't get him free, so he thinks, right, okay, screw that. And Ishidon's like, whoa, where you going, you bastard? Don't abandon me. Type 62's thinking, screw you guys, I'm going home. Now, this is where it starts. I mean, you think you've seen the funny part. That was just vaguely amusing. This is the funny part. That's a 121 Chinese tier 10 medium tank. And Bay's seen him, and he knows that guy's using the big gun, and he's fired and missed, so he's got about 9 seconds to get his ass out of there before this guy reloads. Ishidon is totally pinned in place, can't do a thing. Bekelebe's now managed to rip his own tracks off. Here comes the 1-2-1. Yep, the 1-2-1 is now stuck in there. And Chinese tanks have such incredible gun depression, don't they? He cannot point his gun at Ishidon. Ishidon's got a full clip, so he just unloads it into him. He couldn't have put himself in a worse position. So Ishidon waits to reload. Yeah, take your time. This guy's going nowhere. You can see him gunning the engine. He can't move. 2 more shots. Oh, possibly 3. There you go. He's just killed himself a tier 10 tank. And he celebrates by emptying the rest of his magazine into him. So now not only has he killed a tier 10, he's now in perfect cover. Anybody else who wants to kill him is going to have to come around the same way. He's got the tier 10 blocking him off. Now this bat chat doesn't know where Bekelebe is. You can just see him trolling everybody in chat. But he can see Ishidon, so yeah, I'll come round and get you. Oh shit. You couldn't make this shit up. Even the Chinese tank driver's laughing his ass off at this. So, due to basically noobing it up and getting themselves stuck in a glitchy rock position right at the start of the game, these guys managed to account for 2 tier 10 tanks on the enemy team. Here's Orkanabe in his Derp KV2. It's a very, very tier 8 game. It's probably the worst matchmaking you're ever going to see in this tank. Massively tier 8 game on mines. And he's in his KV2 with 152mm Derp cannon. I don't really like this tank. I'm not saying it's a bad tank. I just couldn't get used to it. I used to love that turret and that gun on the old KV back when it was tier 5, and there was no KV1, KV2, T150 or any of that. But patch 7.3 split the Russian tank lines up, and then the high explosive nerf, and these things just, unless you're shooting at something that has no armour or you're using gold ammo, well, you know, 750 average damage and you hit a target with it, it does 240. Yeah. But oh, what's that? A Black Prince. So he aims, and he aims, and he fires. Damn it, he missed. Hang on. M7 Priest is destroyed. Okay. Well, fine, I'll take it. Don't you just love it when that happens? In this game, we join Flame of the West in his ELC AMX. He's just made it over the river in this standard battle on Erlenberg, and he's giving chase to enemy artillery. Not paying any attention to that AFK KV1 next to him. He's going to leave him for the guys following up behind him. Now there's Panzer IV on the hill there, so that's complicated things. Panzer IV fires, gets a hit, only damages his tracks. But he thinks he can outrun the... Oh no, not a Panzer IV and a Cromwell. No, screw that. He needs to get out of here. So, he uses his speed and his low profile to his advantage. And he goes around the other side of the hill. Type 58 over there. Let's get up here. Oh crap, there's an M6 as well. Okay. Where's the arty gone? Let's give chase. No sign of the arty. And now this Cromwell is coming behind him. Cromwell fires, misses. Panzer IV fires, blows his tracks off. Cromwell skids to a halt. He puts one into the Cromwell, and at this point I'm slowing things down and switching to an external camera view. The Cromwell's now backed up so that he can't actually get his gun down far enough to shoot him. Panzer IV puts another shot into him. There they go. Cromwell totally misses. Watch the Panzer IV coming in for the ram, and watch what the Cromwell does. His tracks are back up. He's trying to get away. He can't build up enough speed. Tries to go around the Panzer. Panzer clips him, kills him, takes 28 damage. Cromwell kills the Panzer IV. Cool friendly fire kill, bro. Well done. So I wanted to bring this compilation to a close with, well, this is Spirit God in his Jagdpanzer E100. And if I ever tried to play the Jagdpanzer E100 as aggressively as this, I would just get my ass killed over and over and over again. However, he is lucky enough in this game to have that IS4 driver on the enemy team. Now, right now his immediate concern is obviously these two bat chats, and they're going to nail that friendly bat chat, but don't worry too much about these bat chats, and that's not the focus of this video. He gets one hit into one, and I'm going to turn away now, because he doesn't need to worry about those bat chats. T125 is going to kill one, the other one runs away. Look at this. Watch where that guy fires. Perfect shot into the back of a Jagdpanzer E100, and he hits the sloped, angled side armour. And then, again, another perfect shot in the flank. That bat chat's running away, and he manages to bury it into his tracks. He's had two perfect shots and just messed them both up. And now he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Bounced. And he's stuck. And it's like a beetle stuck on his back. And he's just ignoring him now. He said, yeah, you're not my problem. Don't care about you anymore. You're not a threat. I'll come back and deal with you later. AMX 1390 manages to not get around him. I don't know how. How that 1390 managed to just not get around a Jagdpanzer E100 is just, the mind boggles. And there was so much fail on the enemy team in this fight here, in this part of the map. It was just unbelievable. Where's that IS4 gone? Looking for targets. AMX 1375. Yeah, I'm going to leave him to the T110E5. Yeah, T110E5 is going to take care of him, no problem. Let's just go back and investigate that hole. Chat in this game is hilarious as well, by the way. If you want to rewind this video and just watch the chat at the raging. The nerd raging going on in chat is pretty good. And is this guy still stuck in the hole? He is. Well, it would be rude of us not to finish him off. Back of the turret. And as you can see, Spirit God has Eagle Eye, so you can tell that his tracks and ammo rack are damaged. Damaged ammo rack, eh? Just wait there, dude. I'm just going to reload and I'll get right back to you. Boom! Headshot. Oh god! How? I just don't understand how that guy had 3 shots at Spirit God's Jagdpanzer E100, all 3 of which should have done 500 damage, and he managed to do 0 damage with all 3 of them. Failure of epic proportions. And Spirit God, of course, you know, quite happy to take advantage of it. So that was the last in this particular compilation of lol and fail moments. I hope you enjoyed them. As always, take care on the battlefield. Try not to play like any of these idiots. And I'll catch you next time.